in college one day, I drove the Xterra to Boone. Maybe I was visiting Wes at at school up there, and someone took my Jewish sticker off the Xterra that day. It really bothered me. I mean, it basically just said Jews for Jesus, but it bothered me. And right now my Torah is missing. I've come to this point, and I think a lot of people do, you have to pick your battles, what really hits home at your core belief. You know, there are a lot of battles in my life, and a lot of bad things have happened to me. And a lot of bad things may have happened to you. But you have to pick the immediate ones that are really, and when my core beliefs usually involve other people, not just myself. So, and it took a lot my whole life to really piss me off or get upset. Cry, I could cry, yeah. Well, I was tender-hearted, but to get pissed off, it's a lot. I think a lot of people, I was like Nina, chill, mellow, easygoing. So all this is hard for me. Obviously, I noticed today Billie Eilish lyrics were exactly like mine at rehab. And it's disheartening, it's upsetting that she's using my words in songs, or that is my song. Birds of a Feather. But Billie Eilish didn't stalk me down and threaten me and ruin my life. So you kind of have to pick your battle of who really, really hurt me, who endangered my life, who has devalued my life and taken away from it. I was starting to think about other people's lyrics, and when I wrote Selfish Son for Ryan Adams, then a couple months later he wrote Stay With Me, or Do You Still Love Me, Babe? And I would have loved to think that was about me, but now I know it's not. It's about me. It's actually my lyrics and words being sung to him. And he did not write those flattering things about me. So, those are not battles like healthcare, someone ruining my life battles. That's another level. Taylor Swift's on the level of ruining my life, something I can't laugh off, or maybe never will get over. My family, I've so, I hear a lot of things from people around me. Obviously, people talk about my parents to me, and I have several sets of parents. Obviously, I have my biological parents, and then I have my adopted parents and my adopted dads, I guess Berg and Joan work together on something together, and then Bob has his thing. But I love listening to Bob. I've really enjoyed getting to know my dad through his podcast at night. It really it reminds me of Brent and the things Brent taught me, and it's funny how I already know things or know songs, and his voice is hoarse like mine. I kind of wondered if maybe it was genetic, but it's not. Obviously, it's not genetic. But Brent was really proud of me and thought I was really pretty, and he told me that. It made me feel pretty. You know, he made me feel confident. And you know, the day I interviewed at, you know, Lifeway Baptist Bookstore, and then interviewed at Victoria's Secret and got the job at Victoria's Secret. Brent was proud, you know, and I didn't mind representing them, and I'm proud that they've changed a lot of their catering, and it's changed a lot since I've worked there. Sexuality is hard for me right now, but part of my life, my dad made me feel pretty, and would call me Miss America, Miss North Carolina, just really kind things, and maybe I see that or get that vibe from Bob. But you know, I've heard all sorts of things about my family, and people can be really mean, you know, tell me my family are narcissists, or my family are don't care about me, or have let things happen to me, or you know, I'm nothing like them. But I choose to believe the good about my parents, and cause I have to tell you, I know a lot of directors think it's a failure I've gotten this far. I don't think they should think that. I know a reason I have gotten this far is from my upbringing, from the parents I had, Brent and Pat, my faith, teachers and things like that, my environments, and obviously my biological family. You know, I see parts of myself in Bob and in Joan. They may not feel that way about me, and people may not feel that way about me. But when Brent passed away, I listened to Tom Petty for a year solid, and it was partially probably autism, but it made me feel like my father was there. He'd always say, "You got to have the big balls," and it was so comforting. People would change my radio station because they'd come into my car and change my station, and I really think it was because they wanted the show and wanted fluidity, like some different artists and stuff. But you know, my autism was really focused on Tom Petty and him helping me because I didn't have my father. So I don't know all the dynamics in my family, but my spirit tells me they don't want to see me hurt, especially physically, or see me cry on screen and be upset. I don't think any parent, I think my true parents don't care about awards and accolades. They care about my health and if I'm okay. You know, they love me for who I am. Brent always said, "I love you no matter what you do." So I miss my family. I have a lot of respect for directors that would take the chance to work with me. But listen, cause tiny bit of respect. Cause I will never, ever be someone you can own, someone you can tame, because I believe I belong to God. And it may ruin your day over and over and your ideas. But I have to tell you that a lot of directors have had what they thought was ruined or something they made was crap become something really beautiful and special years from now. Directors, you work with actors and actresses that they are not supposed to get hurt on set. not supposed to, are, you're not allowed for sexual things to happen to them. There's unions, there's things to protect them, and you need that for me, and to respect that. Obviously, in all films and all stories, there's good days when your character has a win, or your character isn't traumatized. But if the only time you can film me is at doctor's offices where I'm really in pain, needing help, that's, for one, terrible. It shows your hand immediately, and it shows. It's just too on the nose, and it's unfair to me that you're getting all your screen time at a time I need true health care. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm grateful for my shots, but I'm in a ton of pain and emotionally very upset from today. It took me a long time to settle down. I sincerely think you can get a lot out of me without hurting me or sexualizing me or being dark. And I truly believe if you let me rest and have some recovery period, you'll get greater art from me. And a better film. Who can work in pain? Who can work in trauma? Who can give you their best? So I think it is better to work with your actor than against them, because one day you and I will probably be in a court setting, and I'll say, this bothered me and I don't agree with, but maybe that is okay. So I really encourage whoever is working with me right now to hear my voice and stop with extreme scenarios. You can depict a hero or heroism or other themes without me having extreme trauma or pain or emotional anguish. I'm in a lot of pain still. It's unethical, and it makes everybody look bad. It makes the director look bad, and you're going to continue to look bad until you give up on some of these incredibly hard scenarios and dreams you have for me, or maybe they will come if you just be patient and don't force it. To me, you're just showing me that I'm leaving soon, or you're trying to get an epic ending, a really epic ending, and forcing it, which I won't give you. I won't. I'm in tons of pain. Maybe if you let me rest and make scenarios that aren't about doctor's offices and days of filming that aren't about doctor's offices, you may get some really special things. But for our viewers, I have a protective mode for children, for people that are accused of things that didn't do it, and a protective mode of my family, even if they have hurt me. For our viewers, I'm going to ask you to, as a favor to me, to go see films in a theater, because you will see the vision of the director better. You will spend better quality time with yourself and the art piece, enjoy it better, and with your family and friends. Not that streaming is bad, but I encourage you to give money back to your community and to our local theaters. all types. And take some time to turn your phone off. Enjoy all that, thousands of dollars worth of sound dynamics, so you can see the real vision of your director. And if someone's wasted all this time to put a camera in my head, maybe what I see. And it also gives to your community and helps you really stop and enjoy a film or a piece of work that people have really worked hard for. So again, I'm voicing concerns about my health and safety. I do believe that things can be done and entertainment can be done without me being in physical pain or being in sexual situations. And I do believe my family's upset and support me being safe and not abused or hurt. I do have respect for a lot of directors. But it really has to be mutual. And I think it needs to be mutual to make something really beautiful. Just because things don't go your way doesn't mean it's a catastrophe. And there's been a lot of work that's made now that has a different response or feel in the future. So please be kinder to me. I'm really hurting. I sincerely hurt my back. And pray for me and my family and the people around me, the directors working for me to change their attitudes. Thank you.